So one of my favorite stories was how it all kind of came to start.
Yeah.
And it's grown into something amazing, but it all started with a flight home from Hawaii.
Yep.
You
had gone to do the Molokai Hoi, and I got the honor of change coaching you.
Yeah, and you kind of really made that happen, and we came back with this great energy. It was accomplishment, and it was fun, and so we're flying back, and we had a T-shirt idea.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those if you paddle you get it things before we'd even coined that phrase.
Yeah.
But it was all the things that a paddler would get, this humorous list, and we're like we made a swear, pinky swear. When we get off this plane,
we're gonna actually do this.
We're gonna follow through.
Yeah, we're gonna follow through because everybody's talked about some shirt thing with all these cool phrases or whatever, and we actually was like, let's do it. And then I think the step after that was like, what are we doing again?
Wait, so what are we doing? But it got it started. This T-shirt idea became a chance to sit down and how can we do something with the paddling community that we love so much, and
that's really the depth of it, right? Like, how can we give back? How can we do something that's cool and give back?
Yeah,
and like let them say, oh yeah, this is a thing that we resonate with, and then that turned into
we started meeting for coffee once a week, and we started just really exploring everything we loved about paddling. That's what it came down to for me, is every single thing we could talk about that we loved paddling. Let's bring it together.
Yeah, and it started just blossom out of that.
Yeah, and I think the phrase that I said that one day.
Yep. This just went from an apple to an orchard.
Yeah. That's where the pillars were formed, the 3 C's. We're like, we love the people. Let's embrace the community.
Yep.
And you're like, well, I don't want to just be a T-shirt company, and I love the community too. But what else can we do?
Conservation.
Yeah. And we're like, wait a minute. Those start with the same letter. I know there's something else out there.
What's the other C?
Well, what brings it all together? What connects it?
Oh, connection!
That was it.
It's so dorky, but it's true.
It really came together. Those 3 C's have been a part of every decision we've made.
It's an inner guidance system.
Agreed. Yeah. And so it started with a T-shirt idea, and then it just became, let's embrace everything we love about paddling. Let's create something.
Yeah.
And it started with shirts and hats, but it was never supposed to be just about shirts and hats.
Nope. From head cold sick plane to you're wearing it. I'm wearing it. Yeah, right? That's funny.
It's gone from 2 friends to thousands, creating something that we all like. Thank you. Have you ever seen another paddler wearing a shirt or a hat or something, and you instantly feel like you need to go up to that person and introduce yourself, because chances are you're a paddler and they're a paddler, and you're going to have 2 hours of conversation and nonstop paddle talk? That's the energy we're trying to capture. That's the energy we want to promote. So that if you see somebody wearing a hat that you've never met before in a part of the state that you've never been to, you're probably going to go up to them and be like, hey, Cali Paddler, I don't know you yet. We took everything we loved about paddling.
Yep.
And we said, well, we love the fact that everyone in the paddling community is amazing.
Yep. And
we love to be on the water, and we love where we paddle in our state. And we're like, let's take some of this, take some of that, roll it into a cool ball and see what happens. And that's kind of what Cali Paddler became.
Just kind of getting ideas from other organizations and companies and stuff like that. We started to see that it was really possible, and it's very possible to be something bigger than kind of what we originally dreamed. And then we were like, why not? To take all the good stuff that we'd seen and then say, hey, how could we make this something that can give back? How can we make this something that really is like by paddlers for paddlers?
So you're excited about, well, how can we make this unique? Has it ever been done in the paddling community to have a brand that really just brings it all together?
Right. That evolved from like a focus on outrigger, and then we were like, if you paddle, you get it. And then we're like, but some people get it. But kayakers get it.
Yep.
And the simple stuff, like you take a shower and your feet are sandy, like anybody who kind of does that gets it. The term paddler just had a bigger, deeper feeling. We are bringing a lot of different modalities and crafts together by exposure. We're trying to introduce people who've never done dragon boat to a dragon boat race and putting teams together. Introducing people who've never done surf ski and might be a little intimidated by it, opportunities to come and try those different craft. And introducing paddlers from different backgrounds to each other.
so that they can hear the excitement and stoke that they have for a different craft, and just kind of, it's contagious. And the more paddlers you get around together, the more likely they're going to want to try each other's different versions of being on the water.
I am a Cali Paddler.
Cali Paddler.
I'm a Cali Paddler.
I'm a Cali Paddler. Cali Paddler. Stoked to be a Cali Paddler. Cali Paddler. I'm a Cali Paddler.
I'm stoked to be a Cali Paddler.
I'm a Cali Paddler.
I'm a Cali Paddler.
I get it.
I think when I think of every paddler in California, I think of everyone. The people who show up to every race, the people who show up once a year to a race, the people who only go out on the weekends, the people who go out die hard every other Tuesday morning or every Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or what have you. I think it's everyone.
Any craft out there, your team paddler, your team epic. That's what every paddler in California means.
Hey, I'm a Cali Paddler.
One of our pillars is the 3 C's are community, conservation, and connection. And connection is to stores, vendors, people who put us on the water, but also to people and the waters in themselves. And I love the idea that I can say, hey, you're heading up to Tahoe, let me put you in touch with somebody that can get you on the water, tell you where it's safe, and give you some tips, and chances are they're going to come paddle with you.
Right.
I'd like to do that anywhere in the state. If
Yeah.
you need to talk to somebody in this area, we got you covered.
Right.
Looking online and seeing our Facebook following, our Instagram following, it's people we haven't even met, but there's a connection there that we're making. And so then when I do meet these people at a race, it's like I feel like I know you.
Yeah. 5% Paddlers Pledge was an idea to use the vehicle of Cali Paddler to give back to our great state and to do something that was unique to our business model, create something that was unique to our industry, I think. It started kind of like this, we just got to give 5% back. And then it turned into, well, who and why, right? And so we decided to partner with a couple different groups that were doing different things, give or take, in the state. So we created the ability for the consumer to choose. If they didn't choose, we would then split that up among all 3 at the end. So, at this point, quarterly, we do that 5% back, and I love writing those checks. So how neat that, you get to wear cool gear, and the reason you're wearing cool gear has a little bit more meaning than just cool gear.
First event, we had like 2 shirts.
Yeah.
We had
a couple hats. Yeah.
And it says really, our offerings have grown based on feedback from paddlers.
Yep.
And then you had the idea, you're like, well, anyone could just make a t-shirt, so let's find groups that are doing something conservation lined up.
Yeah, or just a product that has,
I mean, your shirt is made from recycled plastic bottles.
Recycled plastic bottles, and it's super soft. Why not embrace garments that are like that? Like, there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
I would hope that the future of Cali Paddler would be a deeper connection between all the people that are in it. It's funny how I look back and paddlers are just a rich group of people that span the gap from soccer moms to elite athletes to kids on the weekend to doctors and lawyers and business owners and you name it. But the commonality that we have is paddling. And I cannot wait to see what's created when we bring all those people together. That has a deep ability to, I think, really affect our state.
We want to represent paddlers as best we can, and to convey how cool it is to be a paddler. And I don't think any company's ever really put the spotlight on paddling like we're hoping to do. And we're stoked. We paddle, we love it, and we know everyone who does likes it too. And so we want to have that energy associated with us.
I think I'm grateful for our tribe showing us that it was possible.